Hello. So how you guys doing today? So it's either good morning, good afternoon, or good evening wherever you are watching me from. Yes, my name remains Goodness Usman. Of course, I am your fab lady realtor for Nigerian Real Estate 24. All right, so on today's it's supposed to be our tea talk with Goodness Usman, but yeah, sorry, I don't have a tea here, and I decided to do this video in my office because it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since I did a video in my office. So yes, I go straight into the topic of the day. Now, there's been a lot of questions around why properties are increasing in prices rapidly, why some real estate company no longer want to do long-term payment plan. All right, so I'm going to just address these two now, and then hopefully I'm able to put some of these queries, or put somebody's mind at rest when after this conversation. So yes, I request or I beg you to watch the video to the end. All right, so quickly I go into it. As this message is actually for Nigerians that are in diaspora. If you're not in Nigeria right now, you have no idea, and I kid you not, I'm sure you have family members and they would confirm this to you. You have no idea what we right now in Nigeria, in Lagos, are going through. Not just in Lagos, even people that stays in outside Lagos, you have no idea what we are going through. And what do I mean by that really? Is the cost of inflation, the cost of dollar going up, rising up daily. So you wake up today to a particular amount, you're waking up tomorrow to a different entire amount. And this is driving the economy. It is driving the cost of commodities. It is driving the cost of materials. It is driving everything. Like when I talk about this, I usually use water as an example. Why? Because it's basic. Everybody needs to drink water, whether you're drinking bottled water or you're drinking a pure water. Whatever version of water you decide to take, you have to take water. In fact, they say we should take more water in love, right? So everybody across different levels take water, and that's why I use water as a basis. It is expensive. If you go to do groceries, the amount you do groceries last week is not what you're going to do today, and I kid you guys not. So that brings me to the question of the day, or the topic of the day. See, whether we like it or not, I know I take my time to discuss these things. I take my time to explain these things to clients, to prospects, and some people still don't understand it. They don't get it. And please, may I also sound this warning that a lot of these things are beyond my control as Goodness Usman. I have no control. Please, I am not an alpha and omega, so I have no control over anything. Imagine landlords now. The new trend in this past week is landlords increasing their rent, including my own landlord, including they are increasing rent. They are issuing quick notice everywhere. So it's just what is happening right now is a bit scary for some people, for some of us. Yeah, but then So what I'm saying is, cost of houses are not going to be stable. They are not stable now. They won't be stable in any time soon. So I cannot, like I said earlier, I'm not an alpha and omega. So please, the reason why I'm doing this video is, you want to buy into Pig Bungalow, you want to buy into the Avocado, you want to buy Paragon Terraces, Blossom Heaven, Bossmark Heaven, the Avocado, Camberwell Courts, Pig Prime 1, whatever kind of house, Treasure Garden, even land, Treasure Garden, Gracias, Morganite, Queen's Garden, Annex, whichever, especially properties, Perfection Estates, the 5 years payment plan, whatever kind of house you want to buy right now, please, if you are watching me, I understand that a lot of people are salary earners, and they don't want to get involved in these things until it's month end. But come on, some of you have been sitting on this property for a long time. You've been trying to make inquiry about this property for a long time, yet you have not made up your mind. Now, when you make up your mind, they now tell you that two things has happened. The price has increased or the payment plan has reduced. You now get edgy. You now get to say, I hear so many things. I hear people in diaspora put these blames on us. And I'm like, I have no control. The only thing I have control over right now is what I'm doing, what I've always been doing. Is always putting, always trying to come here, put these things, warn you guys ahead, let you guys know that, okay, these things, I pre-warn you guys and advise that you take the decision as early as possible. Do you understand? That's the only thing I have control over. That's the only thing I can do. Fairfield apartment, for instance. All of these property prices are going up. They will continue to shoot up. So what you need to do as an investor is, once you see something you're okay with, put that money down payment. Because the thing is, when you put down the down payment, whatever happens afterwards, it doesn't really concern you. And let me tell you one of the challenges I noticed even with the developer, because the thing is, this is a two-way thing. As much as I'm on the side of the investor, I also want to hear from the developers. I want to understand what they are going through. I've spoken to nothing less than 10 developers in the last 4 days. And trust me, I can understand where they are coming from. Imagine a developer set out to do a property for 400 million naira, and eventually when they put their feet into it, right now the costing is times 2 or 2.5, and they don't even want to come back to you and say XYZ, because you're not going to even accept it. You're going to say it's not acceptable. The terms are condition and blah blah blah. Which I get, yeah, right. But come on, these things are just real. They are real. They are authentic. The situation is getting more and more interesting. I won't say challenging. So yes, what's my point here? What am I trying to make here? The point I'm trying to drive home is, you as an investor, invest now that you can. I keep saying it, that once you see a house you want to buy, and especially these off-plan projects, key into it. I know some people are still skeptical about buying into an off-land project. Trust me, what these developers are going through right now is not funny. So, excuse me, I had a realtor saying that, I don't know that company anyway, that they sold some properties that they're asking the company to come and clients to come and pay extra because cost of material when they entered into the contract has changed. Well, it has changed. Even cost of living right now has drastically changed. So if you were making 200,000 naira monthly, say last year, or even just March, right, or May, what you're living with now, it's not okay. It's not enough. In fact, then the 200,000 was not enough, let alone now, right? And now we're moving towards the end of the year. Christmas is fast approaching. So yes, we know how the old drama about Christmas and things getting expensive in the market and all of that. So yes, and this has not to do with commodities only. It has to do with building materials. Okay? So what I'm driving on again is that when you see a property you want to buy, please stop dragging your feet. Because when you drag your feet, and then when you finally make up your mind, you give some of us this headache. I'm sorry, but you guys already know me, that I put it out there the way it is. I'm sorry, but we can't all avoid this stress and headache, okay? There's too much headache right now, avoidable ones. So you see a property, I know, like the avocado, I kept saying it, that if you want to buy into the avocado, you need to buy early. Because when they start a project, an off-plan, they will use the long-term payment plan to entice you to come in on board as early birds. And over time, as the project progresses, they will reduce the payment plan. Now, if you have seen avocado for early payment plan, and then you come and say, I want it at that, at that price, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. Please, I'm sorry, but I just have to put it out here. It doesn't work that way. There's no magic I or any other realtor can perform right now. It is what it is. And the only magic I can do is what I'm doing now, begging you all. You want to buy, see, even lands are going to change. Fairfield apartments, the prices are changing. Blossom Heaven, the prices are changing in how many days? And the thing is, Nigerian diaspora, your reactions is the one that I try as much as I can to understand where you are, but I think a lot of you are finding it difficult to understand us, which I get because you're not here, so you can't understand it at all. You don't understand it. You don't live here. You don't make money from this place. So yes, but trust me, for me that I live here, and I've been here for a long time, and I'm still here. I'm telling you, it's not funny right now. So hey, whilst you're at it, make up your mind. If you want to invest in pick bungalow, pick apartments, Fairfield apartments, pick Prime 1 in Shangote or the bungalow. You want to buy into Blossom Heaven, when I talked about the Airbnb. You want to buy into Boxmax Heaven in VGC. You want to buy into Paragon Terraces. You want to buy into the Avocado. Even the Paragon luxurious apartments on the mainland, in the Sherry North. All of this property and some others that I'm not able to mention because the video is going to be too long. I advise you take this step now. Trust me. Take that step now. Start calling. Let's get your reservations. Because trust me, the rate at which these prices are going, I'm sorry, if developer starts increasing prices in 2 weeks, I wouldn't blame them. And see, I know some companies who are yet to increase their prices. It's not because they are finding it funny. Please don't get it twisted though. Do not get it twisted that because somebody is increasing their prices or somebody is reducing, some company is reducing their payment plan. Because of that, you're not comparing company A with company B. They are all in the same boat. Oh. It's just that some people have more shock absorber than the other. It's the truth. Yes, it is the truth. Some companies have more shock absorber than the other. And they know what they're doing. The one that even has shock absorber is going to get the money back somewhere. So please, the bottom line is, let's get you invested now that you can. Because the bitter truth, the bitter honest truth is that these houses will never get cheaper. Okay, maybe I shouldn't use the word never, but they're not getting cheaper anytime soon, right? So they're going to get more expensive. I can imagine the 3-bedroom semi-detached we used to sell in Aja for 30 million naira 2019, early 2020. Do you know what it is now? 50. So is it getting any cheaper? It's not, because these houses are fast-growing houses. They are fast-growing areas. Treasure Garden is still selling at 8.9, 8.5 million naira. Lagoon Front is still selling at 7.5 million naira. Don't be shocked that these two properties will soon go up again. Maybe by the end of the month they will go up. The beach house I told you guys about in Elashe. I told you guys the Panche beach house in Elashe. I told you guys about it for 15 million naira. Right now it's 20 million naira. Now there are so many factors determining all of this price increase. That's the truth. Apart from the growing market rates. So I just said I should put this out there and kind of, like I said earlier, this is what I can control, right? The control I have is to come and, because sometimes when you guys come to me and say, goodness, you are only the Oluaye Dobale, go and Dobale, it's becoming too difficult to Dobale because what? I can even see some of them when I go to these MDs. They show me and I'm like, oh wow, oh my God, oh, that's all I could say because I'm also human, right? And I don't want you to invest in a property where you will not get, they will not deliver. I don't want that. That's the most important thing for me. It's for you to invest now and they deliver what they told you to deliver. But if we put too much pressure on these people, they will not deliver. So avoid this taking some people just take like forever to make up their mind. It's not, I'm sorry, it's not so nice. I don't understand the situation around it anyway, but trust me, most of these property I've mentioned are increasing in few days time. This week ending, some of them will increase. By 15th of October, so many of these properties I'm just talking to you, they will increase their prices. And the others, worst case scenario, is end of this month. So if you're watching this video and you know that even I have not mentioned the property you intend to buy, you need to move swiftly now. See, let me tell you another expo. Sometimes a company will tell you to deposit 5 million naira, deposit 10 million naira. This is what you have to do. If you can only have the access to the funds at the end of the month, what you should do is drop 2 million naira. Call me. Let's drop 2 million naira. We know that we'll complete it at the end of the month. That's the way to go about it. So that's my advice to everyone watching me. Please, I'm begging you. The market right now is quite interesting. So you as an investor and Nigerians in diaspora, you guys should use this window. This is the best window for you because of the exchange rate, right? So it's already too long. That's what I said. I should quickly just, put out there, and I hope that it's useful for you guys, and I hope you will listen to me and take this advice. Thank you so much. My name remains Goodness Usman. Of course, I am your Fab Lady Realtor for Nigerian Real Estate 24. I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget, you need to come and lock down your own plots or properties, any estate you desire that suits your purpose. I'll be waiting for your call now. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video, like I said earlier. So right now, saying, oh, double.